Hello and welcome to the Morphin Loft. This review is all about the Rhino Morpher from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. First seen in episode 19, Path of the Rhino, when Dominic used it to become the White Rhino Ranger.
Here comes the Power Rangers Jungle Fury!
Now just quickly to avoid confusion, when these toys were released, they messed up all the names. So this was called the Rhino Blade, which it is when it's in blade mode, but it is the Rhino Morpher. Whereas what they released as the Rhino Morpher was actually the control dagger that Dominic used to control the Rhino Megazord. So the look of this toy is awesome. You can really clearly see that it's a rhino. In Super Sentai, this was black as well as the fingertips. So you could have an eye and then the horn comes out. Look at it, it's so cool. It's emblazoned with the colours, the Pai Shui symbol that brings all the series together. Because in Jungle Fury, each ranger had their own animal, when you bring those together, they look a little bit disjointed. So to have a symbol that brings it all unified is really brilliant. This toy is just cool. It's a morpher and it's a weapon. Like, it's got an easy transformation, it's got a cool colour scheme. What more do you want? So this is it in morpher mode. You have fingers here and then the thumb is on the back. So it's almost like that is the hand position. Whereas I would have liked on this side if this was also the thumb, so it was more like that. So you had that Rhino blade. So Dominic's Ranger power, beast ability, as it were, is he could use his hand to make a blade, like an energy blade that would cut through things, which is really an awesome effect. So then to have that same effect in the weapon would be really interesting. This has loads of sound effects to it. So in morpher mode, you then switch it on with an activation noise. And then it has an attack noise here. I like the fact this is like a Gatling attack, but then with the blaster noise as well, I would have liked them to be separate. My other issue with this in this mode is it doesn't have like a morphing sound. This is a morpher, and I know in the show they just go Jungle Beast, Spirit, Unleashed, and then the morphing sequence happens. But if you're playing, you don't suddenly turn into a ranger, so you need that extra sound effect. The only way I can think of doing it is if you have it turned off, and as you do Jungle Beast, switch it on, Unleashed, and then you get a sound effect from it. But really that's the only way I can think of doing it. But then you can change it to blade mode. And this is where the confusion comes in with the naming, because he calls this the Rhino Blade, understandably. And this has two options for sound effects with only one button. It has a slicing noise, but then if you hold it down, you get a power up, finishing attack kind of noise that goes on for quite a while. This toy is really great. It does have some issues. In the show, this combines with the Master Claw, which I have here, which I will be doing a review of, so keep an eye out for that. And in Super Sentai, these combine. This would open up and sit on top. But the moulding on this means that it's locked in place. You can't open this at all, and that massively limits play. You miss out on something that they could do in the show with toys that you have. So it feels weird to not have that element included. Overall, I would really highly rate this toy. It's a morpher and a weapon, so you only need one accessory to buy. You don't need to buy lots of different pieces to get the full accessory set of the Ranger. You just need this one piece. And it's really cool. It could have done with a little bit more detailing, maybe some lights, but in Jungle Fury, you didn't really get a lot from the toys in terms of functionality. So for this to have as many different options as it does is a real bonus. So thank you for watching this video. Check out my other reviews. Follow me on Instagram at the Morphin Loft. Like, follow, comment and subscribe for more videos, more pictures, and of course, may the power protect you.
Here comes the Power Rangers Jungle Fury!